Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Augusta, and if this is your first time here, please hit the subscribe button down below and join this amazing YouTube family. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I installed this jungle box braid. I know most of you must have seen this hair, like pictures of this hair on social media, and you probably have seen videos of people making this hair here on YouTube. So I made this video to show you guys a very easy and quick way, like very fast way to install this hair. Okay, this is a crochet hair, and this hair is from Janet's collection. It actually came like this in a pack like this, and I got this in 30 inches. I'm going to leave the color I have on right now on the screen, but I just wanted to show you guys it's a mixed color, as you guys can see. So I'm going to leave the color on the screen in case you want to get this exact color. Okay, but they have this in so many other colors, like color 1, color 30, 27. They have it in so many other colors. Okay, and this hair took me about 1 hour to get it done, okay, after unrolling my hair. And I also did the individual crochet illusion at the front. Okay, this just means that at the front of my hair, you're actually going to think that I made this hair individually. Okay, you're not going to know that it's a crochet hair. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I did that in this video. Okay, so this is a very quick way to get your own jungle box braid done. Okay, if you have seen videos of this hair, you will know that it's not like the easiest hair to do. Okay, so I know not everybody wants to really go through all that stress of getting this hair done. Okay, or some of us just want to save time. Okay, so if you're one of those people, this video is for you. Okay, so this is going to be a very quick and easy way to actually get your own jungle box braid done. Another thing I also want to tell you guys before we jump right into the video is that this hair is super lightweight. Like I have about 7 packs on right now, but it just feels like I have 2 to 3 packs of hair. Okay, so it's very lightweight. It's not heavy at all. Like I'm not even feeling it at all. It's super lightweight, and that is what I love about all these new crochet hairs coming out right now. They are so lightweight and they are so easy to install. So before we jump right into the video, if you're here to subscribe to my channel, please hit the subscribe button right now. Okay, now let's go into the video. I started off this style by parting out the front of my hair from one ear to the other, as you guys can see. Now I went ahead to use the shine and jam gel on the roots of my hair. This is going to help me make a very clean part. Okay, and guys, if you do your protective styles yourself, then you need to have shine and jam gel in your house. You need to make it your best friend. This is the best jam for protective hairstyles out there. Okay, it doesn't dry out your hair, and also it doesn't leave any white flakes on your hair. No matter the amount of shine and jam gel you use on your hair, it is going to dry clear. So I'll advise you to get the shine and jam gel, okay, for your protective hairstyles. I went ahead to part that piece of hair into 2, and I also used some shine and jam gel on the roots of the hair, okay, just to make sure that my parting is clean and that I grab every piece of hair. Okay, now I went ahead to use a rubber band to hold it. And guys, when holding your hair with the rubber band, please don't hold it too tight, because we are still going to pass the crochet hair under the rubber band. Okay, so don't make it too tight, okay, because you don't want to be pulling on your hair later on. I went ahead to hold the second piece of hair with a rubber band, and guys, if you watch what I'm doing very well right now, you will notice that I attached the first hair to the second one, and I used same rubber band to hold both of them together. So this is what you want to do all through the front of your hair. This is how you create that individual crochet illusion. Okay, this is going to make your hair look like you did them individually. Okay, so I'm going to show this again and again so you guys can understand what I'm doing, especially if this is your first time coming across this style. So I went ahead to use my shine and jam gel on the roots of my hair. Okay, just like I said, it helps you make a very clean part, and it also helps slick your hair down. Okay, now I went ahead to comb my hair just to make sure that it's not tangled anywhere. Guys, remember, this is a protective hairstyle. You want to make sure that your hair is well detangled and well moisturized, okay, before you do your protective hairstyles. So I'm going to go ahead now and use the shine and jam gel on the roots of this hair, and now I'm using the rubber band to hold the hair together. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do same thing on the second piece of hair too, but this time while holding the second piece of hair with a rubber band, I'm going to use that same rubber band. Okay, like I'm going to attach the first piece to the second one and use same rubber band to hold both of them together. So I'm going to end up having one piece of hair on each row. Okay, instead of 2 or 3 or 4, what you are going to end up having is just one piece of hair, okay, coming out from each row. And guys, you can actually make your own section smaller than mine, like a little bit smaller than mine. Okay, I was actually making these bigger sections because I was running out of time that day. I needed to get this hair done because I had something else to go do, so I was making a bigger section. But I advise you make yours a bit smaller than mine, okay, so that way it's going to look fuller at the front, okay, and you're not going to have any space, or you're not going to have your hair looking a bit scanty at the front. Okay, so now this is what my hair looks like when I was done, with the front of the hair. So this is what the individual crochet illusion looks like. Okay, so now for the back of my hair, I went ahead to do cornrows at the back of my hair. Okay, you can actually do this style you did at the front all through your hair if you want to, but just like I said, I needed to save time, so doing a cornrow at the back actually saves me a lot more time. Okay, so that is what I did at the back of my hair. I went ahead to cornrow the back of my hair. And guys, I'm not perfect with cornrows at all. If you watch my first videos here, you're going to see how terrible my cornrows look. Okay, it looks better now because I have been cornrolling my hair for a while now, so I've been getting better at it. So you don't have to be perfect, okay, with cornrows for you to do this style, because you're still going to cover up the cornrow with the crochet hair. Okay, so just get your cornrow done anyhow you can, just try your best to make it look clean, but it doesn't have to look perfect at all. Okay, so I ended up doing 5 cornrows at the back, so I have like 5 bulky cornrows at the back, but you can make yours smaller. Okay, you can actually put your own twist to these styles. Okay, you don't have to do it the exact way I did mine. You don't have to do the exact cornrows. You don't have to section your hair the exact size I did mine. You can make yours smaller, or I would advise smaller and not bigger. Okay, because smaller makes it look better. Okay, so yeah, this is what my hair looks like at the end when I was done with the style at the front and the cornrow at the back. So this is the hair I used for this style. I got it from Janet's collection. It's a crochet hair. It's the jungle braids crochet hair. Okay, and I got it in 30 inches. I'm actually going to leave the color I used on the screen, okay, because it's kind of mixed color. Okay, so I just wanted to bring it out so you guys can see what the hair looks like, okay, before I start installing it. To install the hair, guys, you want to slide your crochet pin underneath each piece of hair, like each section of hair. Okay, and now you want to grab that piece of hair, you want to open the loop of the hair, and you want to attach it to the tip of the pin. Okay, and remember to close the latch, okay, before you pull it out. And now you want to grab the tip of the hair, okay, and then you want to put it through the loop and pull it out. Just pull it a little bit tight, okay, to secure the hair. This is just the way you do your regular crochet. Okay, so I'm going to show this again and again and again, okay, so you understand what I'm doing very well. Okay, so you want to slide your crochet pin underneath the hair, like the section hair, okay, and you want to attach the loop of the hair to the tip of the pin. Close the latch, okay guys, remember to close the latch before you pull the pin out. And then you want to grab the tip of the hair, okay, and feed it through the loop, okay, and then pull it out. And you want to pull, like when you get to the end, like when you pull it out to the end, you want to pull a little bit tighter, okay, to secure the hair. And I'm trying to make sure that what I'm explaining is exactly what's happening in the video, okay, so you can understand what I'm saying perfectly and also follow the steps very well. Okay, so I'm going to explain this again and again. Okay, so you want to slide the crochet pin underneath the section hair, okay, and then you want to attach the loop of the hair on the tip of the pin, okay guys. And now you want to pull it out, and remember to close the latch before you pull it out. Now you want to grab the tip of the hair and put it through the loop, okay, and then pull it. So this is how you do it. It's so easy. If you listen very well, you can take it back and listen again so you can understand what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm going to show this again, but I'm going to stop talking until I'm done with the front of the hair. Then I'm going to talk to you guys. Okay, so just watch me do this again and again. Okay, So guys, because I did bigger sections, I ended up having like this space, especially at the middle of my hair, as you guys can see here. So all I did to cover that up was just to attach a piece of the crochet hair, okay, in that space. Okay, so if you have this issue, maybe because you did bigger sections, then this is all you have to do. Just grab a piece of hair and crochet it in that space, okay, and it's going to cover up the space. You can actually add two hair if you want to, but for me, I just added one and I feel like that looks good, okay, with just one. Okay, so this is why I advise that you make your section smaller, because you don't want to have that big space at the middle there. Okay, but if you end up having that issue, all you have to do is to just grab one piece of hair and attach it to that space, and it's going to cover up and you're not going to notice it at all. Now that I'm done with the front of my hair, I went ahead to start attaching the hair at the back, and there is no trick to doing the back, guys. It's same thing. Okay, just pass the crochet pin through your hair, attach the loop of the hair on the tip of the pin and pull it through. Then you want to grab the tip of the hair and put it through the loop. So it's same thing. Okay, if you watch what I'm doing, it's same thing. Okay, there is no trick to how I do the back. The only thing I do at the back is I space it out first. Okay, I space it out. I don't do it very close to each other. I space it out first, and then when I'm done doing the back, I go back in and check for the areas that are kind of scanty or that the hair is kind of open, and I add the remaining hair to it. So that is all I do. And I love doing the front of my hair first, because at the front I cannot space it out. Okay, I cannot skip any section. Okay, I have to attach hair on every single section. So this is why I love doing the front of my hair first. Then whatever I have left, I try to find a way to fix it at the back. So always do the front of your hair first if you're going for the individual illusion. Okay, so yeah, this is all I have to tell you guys. So I'm just going to keep quiet and let you all watch what I'm doing. Okay, see you guys when I'm done. So this is what the hair looks like at the end, guys. This is what it looks like, and I've had this hair on for 1 week now. Okay, I actually made this hair last week Wednesday, but I've been too busy to actually make this part of the video. Okay, so this is the next Wednesday. Yeah, today is Wednesday, so I've had this hair on for 7 days now, and it still looks new, clean, and still looks beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to leave a link in the description box on how to get this hair. Okay, so if you want this hair, just check my description box. The link is going to be there. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing a couple of tricks, okay, with you guys. If you want this whole butterfly or the whole jungle look thing, if you want it to come out more, you can actually kind of pull it out by yourself. As you guys can see, you can pull it out by yourself, but I love the way it is right now. I don't want it to look too rough, but if you want yours to look more rougher than this, you can actually start pulling it out yourself. Okay, just to get it to look a bit rougher than this. Okay, the another thing I want to share with you guys is that this hair was individually made. So every single piece of hair was made by someone like you and I, so they don't look exactly the same. So there's a slight difference between each piece of hair. Okay, so some of them are a bit just slightly bigger than the other, some of them have more hairs coming out than the other. So one thing I would advise you to do is to bring out, like, open up the whole pack you're going to use and bring out the whole hair and mix it together, okay, before you start installing it, because you don't want to have maybe install the ones that look a bit bigger at the back, and then you end up installing the ones that look very tiny at the front. Okay, so I would advise you bring out every piece of hair. Okay, like open up the whole pack you have and bring out all the hair before you start installing it, so that way you can mix it up together very well. Okay, so these are the only thing I feel like I didn't really talk about in the video. Every other thing you need to know about this hair or how to install it, I actually said everything in the main video. Okay, so yeah, I finally come to the end of the video, guys. If you're still here watching, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below if you're yet to subscribe. Okay guys, hit that subscribe button, join this amazing YouTube family. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, okay, and leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this hair. Okay, and everyone seems to love this hair. Like, everywhere I go, everyone seems to love this hair. So if you want to get this hair, just check the description box. I'm going to leave a link on how to get it in the description box. Okay, yeah, that's all I have to say. See you guys in my next video. Bye.